at some point. I know how hard that is, and so yeah, they've held together nicely and won a lot of games in a row, and yeah, it's to be a fun game.
What can you say about Sam Darnold? What can you say about Sam Darnold, just the way that he's bounced back, put the season together he has with that offense?
Yeah, it's been tremendous. It's been so fun to watch, and I wish he was doing it in a different division. But he's a good player. He's a great player. He's been a great player for a long time, and I love seeing guys getting chances where they can succeed, and he's certainly made the most of it.
Last game obviously doesn't hold any impact on this one, but you had a really strong performance. I think 88% completions. What was working really well for you that day, and what was maybe the most challenging about their defense?
Monday night or last time we played Minnesota?
Last time.
Yeah, their defense is challenging. I thought we did a good job of being efficient, staying on schedule, running it well, taking the ball where they're leaving places open, and just taking good care of it. They're good at forcing turnovers, and we're aware of that, and so we just got to make sure we continue to do that.
Jared, I asked Dan the same question. From year to year, it seemed like the goals have increased. At what point did you realize, like, the number one seed? When did y'all sit down and make that a team goal? Like, what does that mean to get that number one seed for you guys?
Yeah, I think winning the division is first number one goal, and then as you go on, and I think once we clinch the playoffs, then you're going, all right, we're playing for seeding, which ultimately now involves winning the division. So they both go hand in hand. But yeah, our goals and expectations have increased, and as they should. And internally, I think last year the goals were the same though. I don't think they were any different. But yeah, we feel like we have a group capable to do whatever we want to do, and playing a good team this week, and we'll be ready to go.
Jared, Sam, Sam, Baker, we've talked about your story. Stafford, even guys, really high draft pick quarterbacks that have experienced their most success after changing scenery. Do you feel kindred spirits with some of those guys? And is there a maybe a bigger picture reason why? Like, is it just, I don't know what?
No, I think all those guys you named are pretty dang good players, and yeah, I said just a minute ago, I wish Sam was doing it in a different division, playing as well as he is. But no, he's a hell of a player. All those guys, and I think seeing Sam have the success that he's having, he deserves it. He's a guy that kind of got, I don't know. I mean, he'll never say it, but he got the short end of the stick in New York and in Carolina, and now he's in a place with a lot of things around him that help him succeed. And that's every quarterback. That's not a slight by any means. That's every good quarterback in our league. And when you get a team that's running an offense around you and running an offense that you're tailored for your skills, good things tend to happen, especially when you're a talented player like he is.
Is there a lesson there for NFL teams too, in your story and his story?
Well, yeah, it would be patience, but no one's got it, and it's only getting less and less. So no, I don't think anything's going to change. But yeah, he's certainly making a lot of people look foolish.
Do you find yourself rooting for him while also wishing he would lose?
No, if he was doing it in the AFC or somewhere else, yeah, I'd be rooting the hell out of him. But no, I'm very happy for his success. I wish it was elsewhere, but he's a hell of a player, and a good guy that deserves what he's done.
It's kind of a two-part question, but what have you taken from your year under Kevin O'Connell in Los Angeles? And just watching from afar, what do you think his guys have rallied around in the way they have?
Yeah, Kevin's a hell of a coach. He really is, and you've seen it every year he's been there. And I think even like last year when they were down some guys, how well he coached that group and kept them together. And you see it again this year. Obviously, their success has been as good as anybody. And yeah, I learned a ton from him. He was great for me. He always had my back, and I'll appreciate him that forever.
Dan has called this playoff football for the last, it seems like, 6 weeks or so.
Yeah.
How much has it prepared you guys for what's to come on Sunday night, with it being the penultimate game for the NFC?
Yeah, it seems like we've been playing kind of that way all year, just feeling like you have to win every game, and I'm sure they felt the same way when you got two teams like we've been going, and even three with Green Bay for most of the year, where it's been like 1-2, 1-2. You have to feel like you have to keep winning these games, and I'm sure they felt the same way. And so yeah, it's going to lead up to this one, and it's fun, and be a lot of energy in that building on Sunday night, and we'll be ready.
Dude, it feels like more and more this season you've grown comfortable making throws under pressure, like in the face of a pass rush. Is that something you would agree with? Like, what do you attribute that growth to, if that is real?
I don't know if that's real. Maybe there's been a few. I don't know. I think when you're comfortable with your offensive line, you tend to sit in there a little bit longer. That could be part of it, when you're comfortable with what plays you're running and confident in it. But I've had moments throughout my career where I've done that pretty well as well. But yeah, I think I'm doing that all right now, and we're protecting really well, which helps me know when it's hard to explain. I don't want to be too long-winded here, but when the protection's really good it's easier to tell when it's wrong, like when we miss one. And so then when it's not good all the time, you kind of don't know when it's good and when it's bad, and you end up, being stuck in there and making poor decisions and getting hit. And so it's a credit to the O-line. When they're good, I have a pretty good feel of when it's good and when it's not.
Jim was talking about your growth the other day, just saying, you're playing as well as any quarterback in the league right now, and you're in the prime of your career, as in there's still much more to come. Do you feel the same way, like you're just sort of hitting the peak of what you?
I feel great. I feel like I've been steadily improving as time's gone on, and I feel like I'm playing pretty well right now. But it's a lot of credit to the guys around me. Our line's playing great, running the ball great, got great receivers, great coaches. It's a lot of credit to everyone else, and I'm just doing my job.
What is it about this time in your career, in your life, whatever, that sort of helped you reach the success you've had?
Reps, and just hard work, and putting your head down and trying to get better every day. And again, I think I'm steadily improving, and I still think there's a ton of improvement to be had, and it's exciting. Yeah, I'm in year 9 right now, and I think I said it last year, the year before, I'm kind of entering my prime then. I'm probably right, in my prime now, and feeling pretty good, and hope my prime lasts quite some time.
When you're the quarterback,
like, have you felt more willing to use your legs at times here? It seems like you have been maybe not a mobile quarterback per se, but you've been more
that's good.
willing to get out of the pocket and extend plays to make
Yeah, it's not mobile, but yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's right. That's right. So I try to convert 1 a game, 2 a game if I can on 3rd down. I can kind of flip the momentum, and certainly what teams aren't expecting. But yeah, no, I've been running a lot on the fields, and I've increased my speed, just ever so slightly throughout the season. So as we hit the playoffs, I'll be getting even faster, and plan to continue to do that.
We'll let the Madden team know too to improve that rating.
That's right. That speed rating needs to go up, right?
The hook and ladders. When you get your job done of getting it to the first target, what's it like from a quarterback spot then to see the next step and to watch the progression of these plays?
Yeah, it's pretty impressive what Saint's been able to do with that, and it's not easy. He makes it look easy, but it's really not. And when you have a guy like him who you trust so much with that, it really becomes not as risky of a play as some may think it is. It's just get the ball to St. Brown and let him work with it. And yeah, he's done a hell of a job at that, and it's been fun to watch. And certainly when I can throw it 5 yards and watch it go 50, it's a lot of fun.
Hey guys, is this the biggest regular season game you've ever played in? Just how excited are you?
Biggest is relative. I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's a huge game for us and them this season, and yeah, we want to win it. I don't know if I'm gonna claim it as that. I've played in a lot of games, but yeah, it's a big one at home, and for the division, for the number 1 seed, we all know what's at stake, and we certainly want to win, and so do they, and it'll be fun. I know our crowd's gonna be rocking, and we're happy to have them behind us.